Hello and welcome. A couple of months ago I bought this Haro Escape as a frame and fork, and using, for the most part, bits and bobs out of my parts collection, I built this bike. And in fact, the only things that I bought new were the chain and the rather oddly sized 29.6 seat post. Anyway, at the time I used the square taper cup and cone bearings and solid axle that came with it. Well, I decided I was going to spiff it up just a little bit. So I have this IXF Hollowtech style crankset laying around and a Snail 32 tooth narrow wide chainring. And I had a couple of new, never been used external bearing sets. So I figured, why not? Especially since I'm donating this bike to my mountain bike club's spring auction in a little while. Follow along as I replace the 1x with a 1x. Seriously, I think it's going to be a little smoother riding, and this isn't really that hard of a project. Basically, you just remove the old crankset using a crank puller. I happen to have a one-piece one from Park Tool that I like, and putting the new one in is just about as easy as it gets, although oddly I did have to use a rubber mallet on the non-drive side. For some reason the bearing face on that side had popped out and I had to tap it back in gently, and I must have been just a little bit off or something, but when it was all said and done, it worked fine. So whatever I did, I apparently undid, or who knows, sometimes I just get lucky. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. Again, it wasn't a terribly complex project, but I think it's going to make the bike ride just that much better. And if you liked this, there's a link to a playlist lower left for the Haro. Or is it Haro? I'm never quite sure. Anyway, there is also a link to another video lower right, which I think you'll enjoy. And as always, all kidding aside, I really do appreciate you watching. I value your time. Thank you very much. Goodbye and have a great day.